Good evening, friends. Welcome to the PANSIGHT webinar. Today's topic: be selfish, be blissful. And some of my friends, they thought that was a spelling error. I have misspelled the word. Did you mean be unselfish? I said, no. I mean be selfish. Hey, I haven't heard anybody saying that selfishness is good. I told them, okay, if you join and if you listen to me, then you will be convinced. You will be thoroughly convinced that selfishness is good. The 4E mission of PANSIGHT: entertain. As usual, I'll be sharing some stories, and with my ability to use gestures and body language, I'll be able to entertain you. And I will, through that one, education. Most important thing is education. And once you are educated, you will be enlightened. With enlightenment, you will be empowered. Always my webinars are based on FAQ, facts. Anecdotes. Anecdotes means, what it means is stories, real life stories or mythological stories. Then quotations. There are many books on selfishness. The Ayn Rand, The Virtue of Selfishness. She's a philosopher. She's no more. There's an Ayn Rand Institute also. Be selfish. Art of Selfishness. What exactly is the term selfish mean? Caring only for oneself. Concerned primarily about one's own interests, benefits, welfare, etc., regardless of others. Is this definition clear? If it is clear in the chat box, please put C. The reason I'm requesting you to use the chat box for interactions, then only, yes, thank you, Anurji. Because I don't know what you know. I don't know what you don't know. I don't know whether you have understood. So that is why I want to make sure that at the end of the session, every participant, thank you, Aminiti, every participant should leave by getting useful information and clear. Thank you. Then what is blissful? Extremely happy and at peace. Again, same question. Is it clear? If it is clear, put C in the chat box. Not frequently we use the word blissful. That is why. Okay, thank you, Anarji, Binduji. So, selfish and blissful, 2 words. Thank you. We need to be selfish to be more selfless. Read it carefully. We need to be selfish to be more selfless. If you are confused, put a C in the chat box. If you are really confused, put C in the chat box. Okay, thank you, Anarji, Binduji. Don't worry. If you are not confused, then something is wrong with you. If you are not confused, something is wrong with you. Because when I read that one, initially I was a bit confused, to be frank. Now I'm going to explain. What does it mean? Be selfish to be selfless. Do you know these three personalities? So one is Bill Gates, his ex-wife Melinda Bill Gates. This is Warren Buffett. Billionaires. Warren Buffett in the top 10 richest people in the world. Bill Gates, even now, he has more than nearly 200 billions his assets. Melinda Gates also, a few billions. To become wealthy only by being selfish, all the corporate business competition, Microsoft, Windows, cutthroat competition, and aggressive investment, these three people became billionaires. Now, what are they doing? By selfish, they became filthy rich. And Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. This was founded some 20 years back. Charitable foundation. They are already donated nearly $100 billion. Their main mission, eradication of poverty, especially in Africa and other underdeveloped countries, and infectious diseases. Aggressively, they use the money for polio vaccination, even in India also. And now Bill Gates said that, okay, 90% of his assets will be given to the charity foundation. His children, he has 3 children, they will get only less than 10%. And Warren Buffett also has donated a lot of money. Is this new information? If it is a new information for you, put N in the chat box. I want to know whether what I have shared is something new. If it is new information, please put N in the chat box. Okay, N, thank you. Ramendranji. And so, does it make sense now? Be selfish to be selfless. Do you agree? If you agree, put A in the chat box. Namanayarji, thank you. If you agree now, because if you want to help others, you need something. If you want to do good for somebody, you need either money or some other knowledge or something you need. If you don't have that one, you cannot help others. Clear? Crystal clear? Put CC in the chat box. Many people, they don't think. So I want to make sure that you get a clear understanding. If you don't have something, you cannot be unselfish or serve somebody. Facts are stubborn things. And whatever may be our wishes, our inclinations, or the dictates of our passions, they cannot alter the state of facts and evidence. Now, I want to make a request. I'll be sharing facts. My opinions and comments will be always based on facts. And if you are allergic to facts, or if you are not open-minded, if you are allergic to facts, or if you are not open-minded, I request you to leave this live session right away. If you are watching the video recording, again, if you are allergic to facts, if you are not open-minded, stop watching the video recording. Have you understood? If you understood, put U in the chat box. I want to make sure, because I have seen, okay, thank you, because I have seen some people in the past, oh, they got upset because I told this. Hey, facts. If you are not open-minded, if you are biased, what can I do? I'm not here to just tell lies or what will please everybody. No, I'm here to call a spade a spade. That John Adams was the second American president. So long time back, that is almost 200 years back, what he said is even now it is true. Lord Buddha, tallest statue, one is around 120 meters in Japan, and then also in some other country, Thailand, all those different places, world, plenty of tall statues of Buddha. This is my question. Do you think Buddha was selfish? If you think no, put N in the chat box. If you think Buddha was not selfish, put N in the chat box. Why? Nobody is. No, okay. Okay. Yeah, we have got the full freedom to express. That is where the purpose of this interactive session is to know what you are thinking. I won't be able to read your minds. Only on Venugopal, okay, Ramendra, okay. No. Others are quiet. Why people are quiet? Okay, Ramanarji again. Oh, yes. Ramanarji has said yes. Okay. Listen to me carefully. My favorite hobby is, Murliji, thank you. My favorite hobby is thinking. That's my hobby. When I get a fact or an information, I examine that fact or information from different angles and I analyze it critically. So about Buddha, that definition of selfish, one's own interest, puts one's own need above others, regardless of how it will affect others. Buddha was highly selfish. What did he do? That makes me call that he is selfish. He deserted his wife and his son to pursue his interest. What would make him feel good, happy, in search of happiness and peace? He deserted or abandoned his wife and the child. Do you think that is okay? If he didn't marry, that's a different situation. But he has got some responsibilities at home. As a husband, as a father. Did he? No. He neglected. Now, are you convinced? Are you convinced? Because he was primarily interested in his happiness. He wanted to be blissful. Yes, thank you. Musamiluji. Yeah, Manoj. Because many people, they don't analyze, think. That's why I'm different. I'm different because I think differently. But everything, fact, I use the fact, nothing, that is, I'm not lying. This is what happened. And he became very famous. He enjoyed, always surrounded by people. Yeah, that made him feel very good about it. People are there sitting to listen what you're saying. Wife, child, ignore. Man is the most dangerous, destructive, selfish, and unethical animal on earth. Michael J. Fox. Is it not true? If it is true, put T in the chat box. What is happening in the world right now? Oh, thank you, Binduji. Musammaliji. War, different wars. Why? Destruction, killing thousands of people, innocent people. Unethical. No feelings of empathy. No problem. So Michael J. Fox, that quotation, very meaningful. This is my own quote. Being selfish could be good or bad or ugly. That good example, I gave only one example. There are numerous. That Bill Gates, Melinda Foundation, Warren Buffett. Similarly, there are many. Look at me. I'm also selfish. I'll explain. Your assets, you get lot of assets. The assets are tangible assets, material assets, that is a car, home, bank balance. Those are all the tangible assets. Then intangible asset, that is knowledge, skills. And to get the intangible assets, I have to work hard. I have to be selfish. I have to find time. I have to make sure that is okay. Because that one gives me a lot of happiness. I feel good when I have that asset. Now I have acquired the knowledge and the skills, and I am giving away, sharing that one without asking for any money, free. There are plenty of people, they conducted training programs now in the COVID period, webinar, they charge 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees for a one-day training and all that. I'm not doing any of those things. So by being selfish, I was able to acquire that wealth, and I'm able to give it away. It is an act of selflessness. I'm not here to brag. I want to share a fact. Am I right? If I am right, put R in the chat box. And that too, every week. Thank you. Every week, I invest nearly 15 to 20 hours for reading, doing the research, and for reflecting. Because I want to make sure whatever I'm sharing will be useful for the listeners. Thank you, Binduji. So, being selfish, I amassed that intangible wealth. Now, being selfless, I'm able to share it with others. Selfish is not living as one wishes to live. It is asking others to live as one wishes to live. Oscar Wilde. If you mind your own business, that's okay, as long as you don't bother others. But if you want others to live according to your wishes, your wants, that is selfishness. The typical example is the parents, that is, they forcing their children to become doctors or engineers when they don't want to, forcing them to go for the NEET examination, sending them to Kota, Rajasthan, training, and every year 30 students, they commit suicide. That kind of selfishness, that is forcing others to live according to their wants and wishes. Is this example good example? If it is good, put G in the chat box. Have I convinced you? This is a ugly selfishness. I told you, ugly selfishness. You are torturing your own child. You are ruining their peace of mind, their happiness, inducing stress, because you want to feel good. You want to brag. Yeah, my son is a doctor. Yeah, my daughter is a doctor, engineer. Yeah. That will make you feel good at the expense of ruining your child's happiness. That is unforgivable selfishness. Unforgivable. The attack on selfishness is an attack on man's self-esteem. To surrender one is to surrender the other. Because if a person minds his own business and he is happy, oh, you are selfish. You are selfish. And you are attacking that person, saying that you are selfish. And that person will lose self-esteem. That's what many people do. Five benefits of being selfish. 1, good physical health. 2, good mental health. 3, good financial health. 4, good self-confidence. 5, good peaceful mind. Good physical health means, again, that very same earlier example. Those children who are forced to prepare for the NEET examination and all those things, or civil service examination, they will feel angry. They will feel frustrated. And that will definitely affect their mental well-being and physical well-being. Anxiety, anger, a lot of negative emotions. And these emotions will have effect on their physical health also. Blood pressure may go up. Is this clear? If it is clear, put C in the chat box. Then comes the financial health. What exactly do you mean by financial health? Thank you, Gandhi. Yeah. That is if you don't take care of your financial needs, you have to be selfish. Or if you give everything for your children, thinking that they will take care of you. That's what is happening in the old age. Many elderly people, they suffer because of not being selfish. Primarily, you must take care of your own personal well-being. Am I right? If I'm right, put R in the chat box. R in the chat box. Be selfish. Yeah, you have to provide them education and other things, not give away. So financial health is ruined. Then peace of mind. Definitely. Because Buddha was selfish, he was able to find the peace of mind. He was blissful. He was blissful. Am I right? Or in the chat box. So that is what it is. I told you, I will share solid facts when I make any comments. All my comments will be strongly supported by indisputable facts. I look at the world and ask, what is in it for me? I am sure that some of you might have heard that expression. What is in it for me? What is it? Yeah, why should I do this one? What will be the benefit for me? For me, for me, for me. SASHI THAROOR. He was chosen to lead one of the 7 delegations of the Sindoor operation to 4 or 5 different countries. And he belongs to the party, opposition party, Congress. They didn't want him to go. They didn't nominate him. And many people, they criticized, okay, when he agreed, he said yes. Oh, you are not loyal to your party. Loyalty. Your party doesn't want, you should not go. SASHI THAROOR, selfish. But that was a good, this one. He also felt good. He knew that, okay, if I go there, I have the knowledge and skills, I can convince others, the other world leaders about that is okay. And he was able to convince the Colombia. And they even retracted. Initially, they sent a condolence, this one, to Pakistan. When they are convinced, they retracted. So there he thought, okay, I'll get a global, that one, exposure, social media, mainstream media. There is selfishness is also there. Do you agree? If you agree, A in the chat box. That way, Sashi Tharoor, he didn't care what the Congress High Command will think, what others will think. What is in it for me? Okay, thank you, Amandarji. Okay, Amandarji. Sashi Tharoor and his that wife who died 11 years back, Sunanda Pushkar. Sashi Tharoor, do you know how many of you know this fact? She was his third wife. And for Sunanda Pushkar, he was her third husband. Did you know that? If you didn't know, put N in the chat box. Third husband, third wife. I'm not saying again. Okay, Lakshmanaji. And he was 61 years, I think, and she was around 54 years old or 48 years old, something like that. And he was 54 and she was 48 or 46. Grand scale. They were not bothered about what others will think. Okay, this will make us feel happy, good. As if a youngsters getting married. A lot of coverage, TV. Selfish, yeah. We don't care about what others will think. Oh, this will make me feel good. And she also, this will make me feel good. By being selfish. That's good for them. Why should they be bothered about what others will think? Am I right? Put R in the chat box. That is Jaishankar with Blinken beside him. That is the state secretary. That time, US, Biden administration. Defense India's Russian oil purchase with I am smart enough remark. Oh, they are criticizing. You are funding. By buying the oil from the Russia, you are funding the Russia, that Ukraine war. Oh, no. That's not right. What did he say, Jaishankar? I have other options. My country's interest, my national interest, that is above everything else. What is inexpensive in the market? My country. I'll get whoever sells, I'll get it from there. So that is selfishness again. That is good for the country. Then he asked another occasion, do you have a better deal? Yeah, the other person, okay, do you have a better deal? Tell me. Okay, I'm ready to take that deal. Do you have a better deal? If you don't have a better deal, then don't try to find fault with me. Europe has to grow out of mindset that its problems are world's problems, Jaishankar. Here also, yeah, Europe was criticizing. Oh, okay, now the other India is what is doing. And he was very assertive publicly. And he said that Europe's problems are Europe's problems. And Europe thinks that Europe's problems are world's problems. And world's problems are not Europe's problems. He must come out of that mindset. And if you are saying that we are funding the Russian war by buying the oil, you are buying the natural gas from Russia. And how much you spend in half a day? That billions of dollars we are spending in one whole month. Then he asked the question, now who is funding the Russian war? The other person went silent. That is assertiveness. Then he said, you are doing what is good for your country, and I am also doing what is good for my country. That's a very good example of selfishness. Do you agree? If you agree, put A in the chat box. That is how one has to be assertive. Okay, thank you, Venugopal. One should not be defensive. Oh, sorry, this is what I mean. This is what. No. Confront them with facts. confront them with facts. Facts are very strong, powerful. That's why in my talk, always I make sure that I share facts. Only facts. Okay. What is in it for me? Kanimori. She's sitting there. She was the leader of one of the delegations. Is strong anti-Modi, anti-BJP. But when an opportunity was given to her, would you like to? She immediately jumped and grabbed it. Why? Selfish interest. I'll get a global exposure. Otherwise, only people in Tamil Nadu, they know me. What about the rest of the world? Indians abroad. So when I go there, yes. What is in it for me? Selfish, that one. I'm not saying it's bad, but the point I'm trying to make is people do many things because of selfish reasons. OIC, again, a strong critic, anti-Modi, opposition party, Ghulam Nabi Azad. He was the former chief minister of Jammu Kashmir, and he was in the Congress party. Both are Muslims. When they are offered, what did they do? Immediately jumped and grabbed. What is in it for me? OIC saw this as an opportunity right now. Many social media saying that, okay, OIC is a patriot. Yeah. It definitely makes him feel good. My dear friends, tell me, we are halfway through. Have I given facts and real life stories that would support the title of my topic, Be Selfish, Be Blissful? If you then yes, put Y in the chat box. I want to know. Because I have spent a lot of time because this topic, yeah, Rajiji, thank you. This topic, it is not easy. Because the traditional thinking is, don't be selfish, don't be selfish. And blaming, oh, you are very selfish. You are very selfish. Finding fault with others. Thank you, Dr. Shivkumar. Totally different. What about Indira Gandhi? Emergency declared in India. Do you know who this gentleman is? If you don't know, put N in the chat box. If you don't know, put in the N in the chat box. Because I want to know what you know and what I want to know what you don't know. So that is the way. Okay, no, we're not there. No. I also didn't know. I also didn't know till 2 days back. But when I was doing the reading and research, hunting for facts, that was Justice Jagmohan Lal Sinha, Allahabad High Court judge. It was he who gave that verdict. What was that verdict in 1975? We're going to look at that verdict. High Court verdict unseats Indira, and she was debarred from elective post for 6 years. 1971 election malpractice, and the judge declared invalid and debarred her from holding any post for the next 6 years. That is on June 12th. Within 2 weeks, she declared emergency. Within 2 weeks, and put all these opposition leaders, Adani, Vajpayee, Jayaprakash Narayan, and a host of leaders inside the prison. They were there for more than 18 months. Selfishness. Agreed? If you agree, that is an example. Yes, thank you, Dr. Kumar. That is selfishness. He may have many other positive qualities, but that was something. No, Ramendranji. Okay, thank you. That is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Those two girls, one Abba Gandhi and Manu Gandhi, they were teenagers. Do you know anything more about them? If you don't know, put N in the chat box. I'm going to share something. Some facts that may be disturbing for others. Binduji, no. That's why earlier I told, that is, leave if you are allergic to facts. If you are not open-minded. Gandhi. In this again group, there are plenty of people, including Dr. Shaji. He is again going to be 75, or he may be already 75. Gandhi, when he was 75, he wanted to conduct an experiment to test his brahmacharya at the age of 75. And he said that he's very good at, he was a lawyer, he was very good at rationalizing. Oh, that one, Satya, everything, that one, spirituality, power, that is brahmacharya, whether I can deal with any lust. He made these two girls sleep with him naked. He also was naked. These girls were again naked. He used to take bathing also together, naked. And he made even the Sushila Nayyar, his family personal physician, also take bath with her naked. And you'd say, oh, I was not looking at her. I was keeping my eyes tightly shut. These are all recorded, genuine. You can verify if I have shared something which is not true. Give me the facts. I will give you 1 lakh rupees. Yes. That open challenge, 1 lakh rupees. Brahmacharya at the age of 75. And because of that one, his personal staff, 2 editors, they resigned and they left. They could not tolerate this one. Disgusting. And some other party members also, they left. His experience with the truth. Hey, is this what you want at the age of 75? Give me a break. Now, if anybody, if you see that now, any other leader, at that time again, population, maybe around 30 crores, maybe there may be around 1 crore widowers. Did anybody else do this kind of an experience? No, only Gandhiji, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was so selfish, these girls, they could not say no. Obviously, when he's saying that, okay. Not only that, hey, why can't you walk with a walking stick? Those 2 girls were acting like walking sticks. They cannot do anything. The whole day, yeah, wherever he goes, yeah, walking. What about their freedom? Their life? Everything changed. Now, are you convinced that Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was selfish? If you are convinced, put a C in the chat box. His own happiness. He was feeling happy at the expense of hurting those 2 girls, abusing that stature. He was already called, people are calling him Mahatma. So that one, they didn't feel. And what did he do with his wife, Kasturba Gandhi? If he wants to go and clean some toilets, somebody else's latrine, okay, fine, do it, no problem. He forced her to clean. That led to a lot of conflicts. Everything is recorded. He was a dictator, so selfish. Do you know who the other person is? That is Harilal Gandhi, his eldest son. He wanted to go to England and study, become a barrister, because Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi became a lawyer after going to England. Oh, he said, no. I don't want you to go for that one. Western civilization. He became a rebel. They were not on good terms. And his anger, pent up anger and everything, and became heavy alcoholic. So he was not at all nice, kind to his son. He was a dictator. My wish, my way. Expecting others to live according to his wishes. That is what the Oscar Wilde said, that selfishness is expecting others, demanding others to live according to your wishes. Is it clear? Is it crystal clear? Put in the chat box, because I want a person who is a Gandhian. I told him, don't come for my talk today, because I know that person is not open-minded. Oh, thank you. എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ വരേണ്ടതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത്? എന്തുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ ചില ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടത്തില്ല സാറിന്, ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടത്തില്ല. ഞാൻ ഫാക്ട്സ് ഐ നോ. നന്നായി, താങ്ക് യു. So he is not here today. Who is this gentleman? That is Shah Jahan, who built Taj Mahal. That is his third son, Aurangzeb. What did Aurangzeb do to his father? He arrested him and put him in Agra fort, that one, imprisoned for 8 years. Power hunger. His own father. That is selfishness. Got it? That is selfishness. Ugly. And your solitary confinement, nobody could see him, talk to him. That is very painful. Selfishness is blind. Yeah. Mohandas Gandhi, Karamchand Gandhi is saying many things. He preaches and he doesn't practice what he preaches. Selfishness is blind. Yeah. Do you know that is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel? That is Jawaharlal Nehru. What did he do? Congress party president, if somebody becomes the president, that he would become the prime minister. And if 15 Congress Pradesh committee, they were asked to nominate Patel and Nehru, both of them contested for that position of party president. 12 out of 15, they voted for Patel. 3, they abstained. For Nehru, 0. Then what happened? Gandhi wanted Nehru to be the Congress president. So Gandhi wanted him to become the chief prime minister. So he made Patel withdraw. He made Patel withdraw. Nehru became the party president, subsequent prime minister. Did you know this story? If you didn't know, put N in the chat box. If you are not aware of this, the fact, how Gandhi, that is, he was controlling his wishes. And people think, oh, he is some like a god-like figure, Mahatma. Ambedkar refused to call him Mahatma. He's not a Mahatma. Ambedkar was the only person at that time who was bold enough to say publicly, he's not a Mahatma. I am not going to call him Mahatma. We can only give what we have. That's simple. Universal law. The best you can do for your child is to make your well-being priority. If you are not in good health, obviously you won't be able to take care of your family. First priority, your own well-being. Then only the well-being of those who are dependent on you. And the real life example, I'm going to show you. Before that, but selfish is not necessarily a bad thing. It only means you take care of yourself and you have to do that to be able to take care of others. Inside the flight, I'm sure that some of you must have seen this one. That's a mask, oxygen mask. If the pressure drops inside that one, the mask will fall down. It will drop down. Then what is the instruction? First to put the mask on your face, then only go and help your child. Otherwise, what will happen? You may lose consciousness within a few seconds. Then if you lose consciousness, what about your child? Child won't be able to take care of. And child also may lose consciousness. Or if you put the mask on the child, if the child is conscious, but you are unconscious, child won't know what to do. First, take care of yourself. That's not selfishness. That is not selfishness. If you are in good health, if you are conscious, then only you can help others. Is that example? valid? If it is valid, put V in the chat box. Do you agree that example? Yes. Thank you. First, take care of yourself, your needs, your physical well-being, your financial well-being, your mental well-being. That is more important. Nobody else can take care of your physical well-being, mental well-being, financial well-being. If you ignore them, you will regret. Being self-sufficient is not selfish. It is a need. How to become selfish? Okay, people may ask, okay, how to become selfish? Be assertive. You know, assertiveness, many people are passive. That is where Jaishankar learned from Jaishankar how to be assertive. There are numerous other examples also. I think that this end, we don't have that much time. I was not assertive a long time back. I was not assertive. I didn't know how to be assertive. When I self-help, self-development, that is, invest my time and energy in reading, not from the books, medical books. No, they won't teach you how to be assertive. And Dr. Shaji will agree. We don't learn anything how to be assertive. On my own, somewhere around 1981 or something like that, when I started reading books on self-development, self-help books, assertiveness. Okay, how to be assertive. I'm assertive. I'm not aggressive. People may confuse assertiveness with aggressiveness. Assertiveness, I know how to exercise my rights. I don't violate others' rights. I don't violate others' rights, but I won't let others violate my rights. I stand up for my rights. That is being assertive. That's what Jaishankar did. Yeah, my country. Yeah, my country, our needs. I must take care of my country's interests, needs, not for others. Be assertive. Learn to say no. It's also very important if you want to be, that is, they may say that's selfish. No. Your well-being. You may get burned out. This also I am going to give you a real life story. When I was working in the hospital, my supervisor, she is a pakka dictatorial type. She controlling, manipulating. And she came to me on a Friday afternoon. And Dr. Reddiar, this assignment, this needs to be done and on Monday morning. I would like to get this one, report by Monday noon. Then I looked at that one. It would take easily some 3 to 4 hours to take care of that task. So that means Saturday and Sunday, my weekend will be screwed. Because if I have other engagements, other commitments, no, I have to sit and do these things. I didn't say no, but in a way, it was a no. I told her, okay, yeah, I can do this one. Because you want it on Monday, right? Yeah, Monday, if you can cancel the patient schedule in the morning, because I need 3 to 4 hours. Then I will take care of this one and you will get this done by noon. What happened? No, she was not willing to cancel this one. I didn't say no, but I was assertive. I am not going to lose my weekend just for this one. Then she approached another guy, again, India, because most of the people from India, they are not assertive. And that guy is in that said yes. Then on Monday morning, when he came and he told me, weekend boy, because I was supposed to go to my son, is a basketball, that one, and they play, and other activities also, social events, because I was stuck by doing this one. Was he feeling good? Was he feeling good? He was upset. He was angry. Because he didn't learn how to say no. And subsequently, she stopped coming to me because she learned that, okay, this guy, you cannot manipulate. Again and again, she manipulated other people. So you have to be selfish. Is this example interesting? If it is interesting, put I in the chat box. It's a real life example. I know that if I say no, outright, no, I cannot do this one, okay, they can take an action against me. I didn't say that, no. Yeah, it needs 3 to 4 hours. Monday, if you cancel the patient schedule, I'll do that one. Yes, I will do that one. Prioritize your actions. Your activities, you prioritize, not somebody else's this one. Activities. Ignore biased criticisms. Biased means prejudice. Yeah, every day. Again, real life example, every day, whatever Modi does, I'm not saying that everything what Modi does is right, but whatever he does, criticize. Oh, this one. Oh, he didn't address. He didn't do this one. He surrendered. He surrendered. When surrender, Narendra. Narendra, surrender. And you must come immediately to the parliament. Answer all criticisms. Modi simply ignores. He simply ignores for his mental well-being, for peace of mind. Is this the real example? Convincing? If it is convincing, put C in the chat box. One example. I have numerous, but I am giving you one example. Okay, thank you. Learn from Modi and other people. And ignore baseless allegations. Yeah, even now, they're saying that, Rafael, Chaukidar, chor hai. He gave 30,000 crores to Anil Ambani. No evidence. No evidence. Baseless accusations. Ignore. Ignore for peace of mind, for your well-being. When you say yes to others, make sure you're not saying no to yourself. That is what my friend, when he said yes, he was saying no to himself, his own son's that basketball tournament, he could not go and participate. That's what he did. This is Paulo Coelho. Upcoming talks, simple rules, smooth life. Money is honey. Same Zoom link. Let me check the time. We have 5 minutes more. If you want to ask any questions, please don't share your comments. That you can do after 9 o'clock. Because by 9 o'clock, I will stop the recording. So if you have any questions pertaining to whatever I shared with you, you are welcome. Ask me a question. Or if you want me to explain something, if something is not clear, don't hesitate to ask me. I'll be glad to explain. So far, did I succeed? I want to know, did I succeed in? I made a claim. Yes, I'll be able to convince you that you be selfish, be blissful. Yes. Did I succeed? If I succeeded, put yes in the chat box. Yes, convinced. Okay, thank you, Anthony J. That is what it is. This is a topic that is, I'm sure that you might never have heard anybody giving a talk on this topic, and you will, again, it is very unlikely anybody else will give a talk on this topic. Because this is very sensitive. How many people will have the confidence and courage to talk about that Buddha was selfish? Which is a fact. And Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was selfish. That's a fact. They won't. They'll be afraid of criticism. Oh, what will happen? What will others think about me? No, I don't care. Fact is a fact. Thank you, Rajiji. Any questions? Any comments? Rimar Nairji, why are you hiding somewhere? Ask me a question. Gomar, okay, my friend, the END surgeon. Any questions? Okay, Gomar.
Actually, when I joined a little late, so but after 8:30, I already heard all the examples. So I don't have any questions, but I quite agree with you that because certain see assertiveness is you should not say that is selfish. Usually, people say selfish means you are looking after your own thing and ignoring others. But assertiveness is not selfishness. So that's a good talk. I didn't have any questions so far because it was very clear. It didn't have any so crystal clear. You made everything clear. but I lost about first 25 minutes. Okay, I
Okay,
didn't.
just
I came
watch
late.
the video recording.
Okay, definitely.
You'll be surprised to
Okay.
know that I said that Lord Buddha was very, very selfish.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. Only after SASHI THAROOR that I heard. Okay. Before that,
And how
I
many
was
people,
outside.
yeah, how many people would have thought that is okay? I will say call Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi selfish. And so these are all the things because I do things differently. I'm not afraid. I'm open-minded. I'm able to see all these because I'm open-minded. I'm not biased. Some people I know, some of my friends, oh, they wouldn't watch Modi videos of Modi because they hate him. They are prejudiced. Some people, they don't watch Rahul Gandhi's videos because they hate him. So you are biased against Modi, biased against Rahul Gandhi. So you don't watch their videos or they don't listen to their speeches. Nothing. I'm not like that. I watch Modi's videos, Rahul Gandhi's videos, Mamata Banerjee's videos, Stalin's videos. Yes, because I'm open-minded. And if there's some fact or truth, yes, I have no problem in accepting. So that is the secret behind my success. I keep my mind that is open always.
Okay. I'll be
Okay.
here for the discussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Let
don't have
me.
any questions for the time being. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Ah.
Let me stop the recording. Then we'll continue with the discussion. At that time, I'll be able to share more interesting stories.